Hey YouTube, welcome to Koala Gardens. Come on in with me and we're going to have a treat of spending some time with beautiful Mama Koala Pearl and her lovely baby Hope. We call baby koalas joeys. In fact, we call the babies of all marsupials joeys, and we're going to see how well Hope is learning to get a good munching meal in on those tough leaves. We're also going to see Hope learn how to get out of a bit of a sticky situation, so keep watching for this one. There's lots of ways you can get involved and support Koala Gardens through regular donations, becoming part of the Patreon family, or in the loop adoptions. And I've got another shout out to make to Sean Sack for doing another adoption package. And I'd like to acknowledge the Widjabul people of the Bundjalung Nation, on whose land I live, work and play. I'm Katrina and I'm passionate about saving koalas. You know, koalas sleep up to 22 hours a day, so it's really exciting for me when I come along to do my koala spotting and find a koala awake. So let's enjoy watching some amazing antics. I tell you, there are a few funny little moments that are going to make you go, but everything works out in the end, and Hope learns lots today. I'm going to need to replace some of my camera equipment soon. So if you like the videos you see here and you'd like to throw a couple of dollars in to help with that, use the super thanks button below, and when I get my new camera, I am going to personally thank every one of you that does a super thanks. I spent about an hour filming this particular lot of video. Can you just see Hope's little face there down beside Mum's belly? Oh, I can't tell you how many times I had to up equipment and move around because every time I got set up, either Pearl or Hope would move. That's the fun of capturing wildlife on video. I love how koalas hang on and then reach out and grab those leaves to be able to eat. And then just as it seemed like they were having a good munch, I moved and they curled up, and I thought, oh, is it all over? They're going to go to sleep? But no, it only actually lasted a minute or two, because then Hope sneakily climbed out of Pearl's lap and decided to have a bit of a meal now that Mum wasn't getting in the way. I can just hear inside Hope's head the little conversation going, how come it's never as easy as Mum makes it look? Okay, maybe I won't have a meal. I'll just crawl back into Mum's lap, I think. And then, didn't last long, Mum decided, maybe I do want to have a bit of a munch after all. And Hope said, right, I'm into it this time. I am going to get a meal. I really, really, really am. Look at those little grabby hands. Oh, it must be so awkward up there. Oh, looks like Hope has given up for the time being. Close the eyes and just have a little bit of a catch-up rest and let Mum eat. And then suddenly a little slip. Oh, well, that certainly woke Hope up. And just watch how Hope just kind of, starts sliding slowly down the tree a bit. And okay, get it together, back up to Mum. That's the way. Huh. That's all part of our boreal living. You can see how many skills a joey has to learn. They're sitting in a tree, there's leaf all around them, and yet it's not as easy as just sitting there and munching. I mean, sometimes it is. Sometimes we see them getting to a really good spot where there's just leaf right in their face. And other times it takes being quite dexterous to get a good meal in your face. Koalas have to eat hundreds of leaves every day to get their calorie requirements. So it's quite a job and they really don't stop. Poor Hope just sort of seems to be sitting there going, well, Mum, I can't work out how to get a hold of any. And then suddenly, aha, Hope's got a leaf, and just look at the tenacity in finding a way to get a bite out of that thing. How does Mum just eat them down whole? And finally, success. Hope bit a piece out of the leaf. When Hope gets bigger, Hope will just munch entire leaves down, not have to take bites out of them. And suddenly a little gust of a breeze comes up, and look at that branch. Gave the opportunity that put the leaf back in front of Hope's face. Yay, Hope says, I'll have a go at this one too. And no, Mum's got the leaf. No, it's not. Oh. Fortunately, the leaf broke and Hope got a share as well as Pearl got a share. Goodness me, as if it's not hard enough already. Now they've got things in a bit better position, and Hope's sitting in quite a good secure spot and has got a good bit of leaf in front that Hope can grab hold of and get a good munching on. It's actually quite hard work eating, and it uses up a lot of calories. So this is one of the reasons koalas have to sleep so long, because they spend a lot of energy getting a meal in. The meal doesn't have a lot of calories in it, has lots of nutrition but not a lot of calories for energy, and then they sleep to get all of the benefits of the nutrition that's there. And finally, it looks like Pearl's had enough. She begins to climb down the tree a little bit, and this is where you've really got to watch, because you can see that Hope is kind of looped into a bit of a fork in the tree and looking down at Pearl. Maybe it's time to learn something really important about the way trees work with branches and forks. for one little Joey. It pretty much looks like Hope has fallen asleep in that spot. Koalas sleep in the most amazing positions. But then Hope decides, no, maybe it is time that I'll move. And Hope manages to wedge into that little spot and is going to have to work this out. I love the way Pearl just sits there and lets Hope figure it out, because this is really important thing. A koala has to know how to get out of a tricky situation, because when Hope grows up, Hope will be alone in the trees. Oh my goodness, Hope is really quite wedged into there. How is Hope going to get out? A little bit of a pause, and then Hope says, okay, the best way is just going to be kick and kick and kick and kick. No, that's not going to work, I don't think, Hope. You need to think a little bit smarter. Oh, Hope did it. You have to lift the head up a little bit and then you get out. And just look at the way Pearl now steadies Hope to help direct Hope back into her lap. So Pearl let Hope figure out how to get out of that situation, and then gave Hope some encouragement once the job was done. Now I have to admit to you, I had my heart in my mouth watching that situation unfold. But in true koala style, Mum and Joey worked it out. And it seems to be quite mutual now that dinner time is over. Have a bit of a stretch, get settled in Mum's lap, and it's going to be time to settle off for a sleep. I'm just so privileged to live in the koala's backyard. I'm so aware that really I'm one of the luckiest people in the world, and I'm so proud to be able to donate so much of my time to spend with them, observing them, filming them, and then to be able to share them out to you. So I hope that you've enjoyed this, because guess what? You've done it. You've made it to the end of another Koala Gardens video. So while Pearl and Hope go off to sleep, would you make sure you have hit like, and then write in the comments below, we live in hope. Thanks for watching. There is so much more great video coming up this month. Koalified gifts are perfect for any occasion. So the next time you're thinking about buying a gift for someone, why don't you consider popping over to my Redbubble shop and having a look at the merchandise that's available. There really is something there that you could gift to anyone. And of course, it's great to give yourself a treat as well. And it all helps what I'm doing to help koalas.